van life. Yeah, everybody, this is just going to be a quick video for a couple of my lovely subscribers, which is Duke's Pursuits and Gary Smith. Right, pals? Oh, just a quick one. You know when you get up at fucking stupid o'clock in the morning, right? Trouble is, right, you need a fucking afternoon nap. I had my fucking dinner, right? I had a fucking bit of a food coma and I had to have a little hour's nap. Feel fucked. Anyways, I'm going to go in the van and I think it's, who's going to answer first? Oh yeah, Gary Smith. Smith about the flu in the van. Right, Gary, oh, I'll go a bit dark in here, mate. What it is, right, with the flu, that's with flu there, yeah? So it goes up through the roof, right? There's a heat. Okay, let's get rid of that a minute. Fucking thing. There's a heat plate. So there's a heat plate. So you drill up, that's 4 inches, so I drill about 5-inch hole all the way through the van, right? So you put a heat plate on there, so there's nothing touching the inside of that, that's just off the walls. There's no line, it just goes up straight through, as long as it's not touching the walls of the flue. So there's a heat plate there, and also you've got to have heat plates behind it. Oh, same here, there's a heat plate there, it's a heat plate there. So basically it's got to be about 6 inches away from everything, because otherwise it'll fucking catch light. And then on the top, I don't know how we're going to do this, I've got a fucking ladder. I'll tell you what, I'm going to see if I can, hang on a minute. I should have got a fucking ladder from fucking handyman, but here we go. So, I might see it on, so on the roof, oh, right, you see the flue? So it comes up through, and there's like there's a wee metal plate that goes round that. That's heat plate, and you've got the rubber gasket. So that's all heat proof. Right? You see it? So there's proper heat plates. Right, so that sort of obviously dispenses the heat. Oh fuck. Well, I've had it on there, right? I've had it up and done that on there, right, for 5 years, right? And ain't caught fucking fire or melted anything. And I've had that flue glowing fucking red. I mean, fucking red. So yeah, I hope that's answered your question on that one, mate. If I missed anything out, mate, just fucking send me again. But that's the crack on that, mate. Safe as houses, don't worry about it, mate. As long as you do it fucking right, you know. Duke's Pursuits. Yeah, with the ambulance, mate. Obviously, ex-ambulance, right? But with the ex-ambulance, obviously, most of them go on a. I think they go to auction, don't they? I think it's in Wales somewhere. But with that one there, there was a bloke selling it on eBay. It was an ambulance, fucking, and I think the bloke bought it because he was gonna kit it out. But I think what had happened, what had goed, he bought it, didn't tell his missus. Right, he's told her, he's tried to sell it to her when he bought it. She said, no, fuck off, you can get rid of that. So he put it on eBay and I bought it. I think I paid £2 for it, which was a fucking bargain. And then over the years I've just added all that in there. So basically, if someone's selling one, but most of the time they're fucking they're on auction. Like I said, I only got that, mate, because his fucking wife said didn't get rid of that. So that's how I got it. Buying an ambulance, right, it's, especially this sort of year, get a Merc, right, get a Merc, and get it like sort of 1998, yeah, because you go newer, it's all that fucking electronics bollocks, yeah. This thing here, you won't fucking break it, it's no computers, mate, fucking fancy shit, that is fucking bulletproof, yeah, you won't fucking break it unless you put oil in it. If you don't put oil in it, and if you don't put oil in it, you're a cunt. So you've got to look after it, but you know, you've got fucking common sense. And when I say to people, oh, you won't break it. Well, you can fucking break it if you don't put the fucking oil in. What I mean is, you can break it if you don't put that stuff in. You'd be surprised how many fucking idiots out there run their fucking vehicles dry. So yeah. So I'm not sure how you'd miss the middleman out, mate, to be honest with you. What else you want to buy mine? You give me a fucking... Anyone, right? Give me a price, right? You lot give me a fucking price, right? And you can have her. Hey? But yeah, so on that one, mate, I don't know about the fucking middleman, mate. I was just lucky enough to see it. So I hope that answers your questions. And anyone else that wants to know about vans and stuff. Because we think, like I said, I say I know it all, but I don't know all of it. It's nice. I mean, like I said, I got a message off, oh fuck, I can't remember what his fucking channel was now. And he told me about the van and the skins and I didn't know that, so cheers for that. I'll get your name down later and give you a shout out for that, but yeah. So, I hope that's answered all your questions. And